What's up, guys? It's your boy Guerilla Mike. I just wanted to talk about some deeper issues, philosophical issues. Let's talk about growing older, getting old, as some people might say. So, I think I'm at that stage certainly, and my friends are, and a lot of people are in my demographics, literally, getting to that point where I don't want to use the term midlife. But because I think, a long time ago, midlife was 20, right? So, as we evolve as a human species, our lifespans get longer, and so our midlife, quote unquote, gets elevated a little bit. So, anyway, but what does it mean to get old? So, for me, there's a lot of things that you look back on. Is that time when you really reflect on your life. So. It's like, where are you? Where were you? How far have you come? And more importantly, where are you going? So, we're all sort of in this. It's a lonely journey, life, I guess, and it's even more lonely when we contemplate our own existence, and more specifically when we contemplate our life in the past. When you think back to when you were a kid, growing up in high school and in college, and then after college, and then. All the things you did to get you to this point, wherever you may be in your life, whether that's literally or figuratively, whether that's where you are intellectually, professionally, or geographically, right? So I'm in Asia, so started in South America a long time ago. Now I'm in Asia, right? So who knows what's going to happen in the next 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years, right? So these are the things that we think about when we get to this age. When we look back and we see all the youngsters doing their thing in their 20s, thinking back when we were that age, and then also thinking about when we were that age and we used to think about people that were our age, right? So, I remember when I was young, in my growing up as a little kid, I thought like you hit 30, you hit 40, you're old already, right? And I guess you were old in those generations where like people that is like 40, they looked old, like it was just the style back then, right? As soon as you get to a certain age, you had to dress like an old person, right? So nowadays it's like, that's why I'm so proud of my generation, because we define the trends that are happening today. We invented the internet. As it exists today. We invented social media. We did all the things all the tools and technology that we're living with in this world today. My generation, those who went to school and college in the 80s and 90s, we built this. We built this city. So I'm proud of that fact that my generation has contributed so much. But there's still a lot of work to do, right? We still got climate change. We still got wars happening all over the world. We still have massive inequality of wealth. There's so many problems happening in the world, but guess what? We can fix it because we have the ingenuity to fix it, right? So, technology, like I always like to say, is the great equalizer, right? So, technology will lift the masses out of the filth, the sludge, right? That's what's going to help the world. That's what's going to propel the world and the next, the next generation of people forward. So, on one aspect, yes, I am proud of my generation. When I look back at my life and my generation, I think about the music that we created. Oh my God, like we created the music that they have now is built on us, right? And going back to what I said about growing old and being stylish, look at all the trend, like you meet somebody in their 30s, 40s, even in their 50s, they're dressing differently than what they did 30, 40, 50 years ago. A 50-year-old man doesn't dress the same as a 50-year-old man. A 50-year-old man today in 2019 doesn't dress like a 50-year-old man back in, let's say, 1950, right? So we've evolved. We're cool. We're a generation. We're a middle-aged generation, but we're not nerds. We're not boring. We're cool nerds, but we're not like dorks. That's what the word I was looking for. We're not like squares. Like, oh my God, no, we're not that, man. We're cool. Ladies and gentlemen, and that's what the thing is so proud of my generation, and that's the thing that I kind of want to give my generation a little pep talk about, is that look at what we've done, look at what we've accomplished, and we're not ready to hand over the reins of the world to the next generation. They're not ready yet, right? So we're gonna take this world into another century, And to all the people my age, thinking about the past, thinking about growing old and getting, no, we're not growing old, we're just getting wiser, right? And if you're like me, you're in the gym every day, in the best shape of your life, right? So to getting old, to getting wiser, is Guerilla Mike. Peace out.